Hello there, crazy annoying guy from inside a mental institution here again. So just went into town and last night I had a pair of Nike Air Vapor Max which have got like air bubbles all along the bottom and the air bubble burst in the back. So I went back to JD Sports with the receipt and exchanged them for these new ones which are DN Airs or something. Anyway, I posted a picture on Insta and Facebook of these new shoes that I got, and they gave me a t-shirt because they were like 20 quid cheaper than the other ones. And within about a minute of me posting a picture of my new shoes on Instagram, which you can have a look at, I'm sure you probably won't, the same guy who spat in my face yesterday and tried to give me the cake, which there was nothing wrong with, which he immediately destroyed in quite a sort of like big scene in the corridor. As soon as I didn't eat a very small bit, he was insisting that just have a tiny bit. It's cake, it's lovely, just have a little bit, even a little bit. Anyway, he just went and poured squash all over the front of the servery hatch, like where you would queue up, and then they came and mopped up the squash and the floor was all wet. And so I kind of got paranoid. This is what happens when you've got mental health problems, right? You know, you get like paranoia sometimes, and I got paranoid that what they were trying to do was sort of like forensically lace the floor so that I'd get my new trainers, right, and like I'd tread wetness from the floor onto the new trainers, and they'd then place me at a different location due to the concoction of liquids that was on the floor. The guy spat in my face and tried to offer me the cake had poured squash all over the floor so that the staff could then quickly mop up. I used this towel. I didn't step in any of the water in front of the servery where we were just about to have dinner straight away after I'd posted a picture of my shoes on the internet. And I got this towel and I kind of put it on the floor and shimmied myself through this puddle of water right in front of the servery where they serve Sunday lunch, which I was very grateful for. Thank you for that. Two of the staff quite nervously quickly came up to me and said, Brody, give me that towel. We must take it away. And I said, no, I'm just using it because the floor's wet. They said, no. And then he sort of went away, and then another one came back and like did the same thing, tried to get me. So if anyone wants to come and have a look at my shoes or forensically analyse this towel and find out where it's supposed to have been, all my shoes that I got from the Sovereign Shopping Centre just now in Section 17 leave. It's never going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't even read that, can you? It's probably not readable. I'm using a screen recorder rather than the camera. Yeah, I mean, it's just not. Air Max DN men's UK 10, barcode number 197601792141116. Swoosh. Anyway, there's 3.5 minutes of video that probably nobody will ever look at. I don't really want kind of to have this towel forensically analysed, but I don't really want to appear or like be sort of found at a different location because something really dodgy is going on. Do you know what I mean? But I'm very happy that I've got the privilege to have a pair of shoes on my feet and food in my stomach and a roof over my head and people who do care about my welfare and my well-being and want to make sure that I don't have a wet towel under my feet or a lack of cake in the corridor before it's swiftly destroyed, and obviously not spit on my face. They asked me before I went on leave, they were like, had to do an incident report. The guy was on what's called a 1-to-1, which is like when you have one person following him around the whole time, like a bodyguard, when he spat in my face, and the staff witnessed it. It was actually, a couple of us that got spat on in that instant, but they were like asking me to reveal them what to them what time it was for some reason. They were like, what time did you get spat on? When, why? The guy also, there was some urine. Anyway, like I won't, you know, it's sort of go into the gory details of kind of what goes on in the psychiatric wards. But anyway, that's a 5-minute video. I got a new t-shirt, said it was extra large, and like, I am quite fat, but it's quite tight. It is quite tight. Anyway, thanks.